Welcome to what Clemson folks call the original Death Valley. Stop and take in this scene, one of the great environments in the sport, and this place is charged up today. This is an important matchup, battle of two top 10 teams, two forces colliding. One team will leave here making a big statement, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Canes will kick this deep to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Maffa. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Tigers with less than ideal field position as they come out for their first possession. And Kirk, here comes the star tight end. There's so much emphasis in college football on using this position creatively. I mean, this guy's as good as any of them.
Yeah, you nailed it, Chris. We've seen tight ends have a big impact in college football in the past, but what this guy is doing right now is unbelievable. Speed of a wide receiver, size and power of an offensive lineman. We're looking at a freak out there today.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And the Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Fires it to the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. And this run goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
No gain on 2nd down. Can they punch it in here? 3rd and goal from the 2. And it's caught. Touchdown, Miami.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? To throw, it's Ward. Looking for his big tight end. And he makes the catch in the end zone. And the 2-point try pushes the lead up to 8 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking for a gap. It's Maffa. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart the zone defense.
Ball handed off. Running through the tackle. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. No huddle now for the offense. They'll feed the back again. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Adams. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. This comes an offense moving quickly down the field. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Important 2nd down play coming up.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. And it's incomplete and a very quick throw.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he finds his target. He has the 1st. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27.
Well, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to 4th down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it. And instead, they give up a 1st down. This could cost them.
And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Adams. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down. And the drive keeps going.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Single back, takes the handoff. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Coach deciding to go for the two-point conversion to tie the score right here. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Back to throw. It's Klubnik. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They feed it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. Running game has been smothered. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. So they bring him down. They tried to run for it on third and long. A cautious play call. Doesn't work. They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. Grab behind the line. It's Restrepo.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. And the ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. He flips it to the back across the middle. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Maffa. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They call the draw play here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their 3rd interception now in the game.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Trying to create here on the move. And he's got it. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Football knocked loose in the backfield. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. The Hurricanes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play and support.
To the air, it's Ward. He's got him on a crossing route. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. The Canes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to score. They'll run it to the right side. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown for the U. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful CLEMSON offense is back out there. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Oh, and almost intercepted again. A chance for a 4th pick. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
The pocket breaking down. Running back grabs it on a screen. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On the run, it's Maffa.
For the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking to pass, it's Klubnik. Catch is made down the middle. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28.
Boy, this quarterback throws a beautiful ball. Another big gain for this offense and a chance to get points on the board before we get to halftime.
Hudson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Well, at this point, the offensive coordinator has to think about going to the other quarterback. That's his 4th interception in this game alone. He's throwing the ball in the coverage, and the defense is making him pay for it.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Death Valley, and welcome into the halftime report. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He shreds the tackle. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. The Canes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket. Back-to-back sacks, and this home crowd is going berserk for this third and long. Dropping back, it's Ward. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got his man wide open. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Here's the handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball is in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play, and the ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
He's looking for 6. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Yeah, that is a tough one not to hang on to on third down and goal, but a good job by the defense to get there and knock it loose.
Dropping back, it's Ward. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Chris, they had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
Gonna run it. It's Maffa. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And then first down, right back to the running game. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And here's the handoff. And he'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run that hurry up. And there's the handoff. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. The pass will go. He's going to try to throw for it. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He'll be sacked back after one, narrowly avoiding a safety. The O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And tell you, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. And it's complete downfield. Tackle, but first down.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. The offense with 5 receivers now. Empty backfield. To throw, it's Klubnik. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Past the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. Made the defense look slow that time. That's a crucial response with this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he makes the grab in the end zone. The conversion works, and the game is now tied. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. It looks like the hands team were able to recover the football.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Send the back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Tackle is made at the 37-yard line. Brings up second down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Needs a completion here on fourth down. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? On the run, it's Maffa. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. He just came flying in to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football, because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard.
Heck of a ride through a very competitive first 3 quarters if you check out some of the stats here. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's found some room at the 45. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game, because that was a big-time game.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. This is a crucial third down play. To try a field goal from here will be 61 yards. They'll run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on fourth down. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. And bulldozing his way through.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Makes the defender miss. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Finds his man. It's George. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And in first down, they go right back to him.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Canes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On the ground, it's Martinez. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, here we are now on 4th down, Chris. And at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Looking to throw. It's Ward. The pass is hauled in over the middle. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Poor starting field position here for the offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Tailback with another carry. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. And he's tackled after the catch.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Makes a quick grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. And he's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, Canes. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
What a play here by the defense. We kept thinking this defense might have to come up with a stop to give the ball back to their own offense to see if they can maybe take the lead. But instead, they take matters into their own hands and come up with a turnover and a touchdown.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll hand it off. Runs through the defender. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. He'll spot the ball now at the 35. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Ball handed off. And they'll stop him after a short gain. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Oh, he just missed his receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Takes the handoff again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he goes down, and that's how we will end it. Well, a really entertaining game. Kirk came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, straight blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.